What's popping, y'all? Welcome on back to the channel. I'm finally home! And it appears that I came home at the perfect time because a little less than an hour ago, Kendrick dropped a music video for Squabble Up, which is crazy. And the fact that he dropped a music video for this is actually starting to knock down my suspicions if GNX is really a mixtape or an album, but I'll talk to y'all about that after we watch the video together. First things first, y'all make sure you're subscribed up to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button because I know you're going to like the video, and leave a comment down below telling me all your theories, breakdowns, thoughts about the song, music video, thoughts about GNX. We'll talk together, but I don't want to waste too much of your time. Without further ado, y'all, let's get into Squabble Up. Already, I'm looking at just like the coloring for the music video so far. This little chandelier, this little green in the background. I'm excited. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
God knows.
Oh, pretty.
I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my
I love that in the back.
Woke up looking for the broccoli.
Hey,
I keep
hey,
people home
hey.
on me. That my seat. I peep ownership, the blueprint.
Kendrick in blue.
Mr. Get off. I get off at my feet.
You better get it. You better.
A yeet nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state.
Right.
But I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, no he spook town, eyes dilated.
Stop, that's dope. The bars.
I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the prize. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks.
Yes.
I got cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they hard sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking.
That go?
50 deep,
That's Bay Area, babes.
Fuck a plate, there you go. Beating mark falling from a money tree, and it grow throughout the month. Spit a loop, at the camera, speed it off.
Hypey, right.
Good, get the fuck out my thighs.
Oh.
Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the prize.
Damn.
Squabble up, squabble up. Squabble up, squabble up.
It is called Squabble Up, that's right.
Squabble up, squabble up.
Damn, she rocked him. Wait, Stop the background.
Baby rockin' it.
Yes, not the cholos in the back. Yes.
Know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him. That's
Nate Dogg representation.
He got kids with him. My apologies. Ghetto child, he was Blackie Mouse with the smearing off.
Right.
We outside, Lord, they about to kill him off.
Right.
It's a fact. This a breaker off.
Pitbull puppies.
You niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. Hey Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like nigga nah. H-Boom coon from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog.
Right.
Good, get the fuck out my thighs.
Wow.
Good,
Black Jesus picture in the back.
Walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the prize. Squabble up, squabble up.
Wow.
Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
Compton
Squabble
Christmas
up.
Parade.
Squabble up.
Directed by Calmatic. Look at how. Wow. Okay. I was okay. Let me think for a second. There's so many things that I was like picking up during the music video, and I was just yapping. Let me see if I can rewind a little bit. First things first. Immediately, what draws me to this is the fact that it's red and blue, Bloods and Crips. That's interesting to me too, because there was a scene. First of all, I was actually surprised to see Kendrick in blue. I feel like we don't often see Kendrick in blue. Maybe I'm still thinking about the pop out, but like seeing Kendrick in blue, right? And then you go, where is that scene? This scene.
I got the money and the power.
You got Kendrick in blue over here. You got some Bloods over here. And then I'm not sure what this group represents over here. Maybe they're just
Gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties.
But this scene for me right here, this hyphy movement right here, this means something to me, y'all. Do y'all know how old I be feeling talking about the hyphy movement sometimes? Because for me, I was living in Central California at the time. So we got the best of LA and we got the best of the Bay. And so hyphy movement was such a big ass deal. And it's also interesting too, because when I was listening to G and X, yes, it's a lot of LA with like sprinkles of like Bay Area references in there. But to have a little piece of the hyphy movement up in here.
I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they hard.
This means something to me, man. Also, I love the references of the African American flag. You know, a while ago, somebody in the comments, they said this was the Chanel. They said this was the flag from Ebony Prince. Y'all, please do your research on the African American flag. I beg. That go. I'm about to turn on some Keith the Sneak today. Today, y'all. Today. How to be more like Kendrick for dummies. Oh, he's funny. Oh, Kendrick, you have jokes. Oh, wow. Look at him. Just up there getting hyphy, like. I think, honestly, that's my favorite scene from the entire video. This is really interesting to me because, first of all, this background that the girlies are taking the picture in front of.
Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up.
This reminds me all of 70s and 80s TV show. Did they do something like this on Soul Train? I don't remember. But this reminds me of that. I wonder if these words ever mean something. I wonder. But this background, so 2000s. So like the girls, I get it. Even their fits are very 2000s now that I'm looking at it, right? You have this iconic background. We used to go down to the mall. Yeah, we used to go to the malls, y'all. We used to go down to the mall, go down to the little photo shop. They used to have these iconic backgrounds. Even look at the fits. Velour jacket, the belt. Do you know how bad I wanted one of those belts? And it was basically like the words, they just went across like in neon. I'm living, but it's interesting to have like these two different parts of culture right next to each other. You have like the 70s and 80s feel right here, and then you have like the 2000s feel, and then between it, Jesus Saves Gangsters too. Again, with the same type of font in the credits, the red and the blue. That's interesting. And then you move on to this scene, right?
Baby rocking it. Quid pro quo what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me.
So like if I go back a little bit, when I was listening to G and X and you know afterwards, I was like, wow, there's a lot of like Spanish guitars being used, and you know even there's certain parts of the songs at the beginning where it's like, okay, what is she saying? But honestly, I love that this is incorporated, because if we're thinking about GNX as an album, mixtape, whatever, it is showing a lot of love and light to California, specifically Southern California, specifically LA. And to be honest, y'all, Mexican and Latin culture is so big. Like you can't talk about California. You especially can't talk about Southern California without them being included. So I love this type of representation as well, because that's so important. And yeah, like this is
baby rocking it. Quid pro quo what you
this is a LA ass party.
Let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he
wow.
It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some hoes.
And finally, R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. G-Funk Classics. You can't talk about LA influence. You can't talk about LA music without talking about Nate Dogg. Nobody. Come on. Does it better? I'm a little sick, but y'all heard the note. I just love this video. I love it so much. There's so many shots in here that give me California. It gives me LA. It gives me Bay Area and Oakland and Vallejo. Like, it's just, I love this. So I say all this to say too, at the beginning, before we started watching the video together, in my last reaction for the whole album, when I was live from the hotel room, I was saying, yeah, y'all, I don't think GNX is an album. Like, there's so many, mind you, it's good. It's still getting played. When I say I don't think GNX is an album, I think a lot of people are like, oh, if it's mid, just say that. No, it's not that at all. It's still getting constant spins. But for me, GNX reminded me a lot of Untitled Unmastered, especially like how things were organized on the album, right? And it's interesting because Untitled Unmastered, he never made any music videos. Like, yeah, sure, he did a couple of performances, live performances with some of the songs, but he never made music videos. And so the fact that Squabble Up has a music video, I don't know, it's kind of changing my perspective a little bit, to be honest. I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts down below. How do you feel about Squabble Up, the music video? That was a rant and a rave. Can you tell I'm passionate? Let me know how you feel about the Squabble Up music video. Let me know how you feel about GNX if you haven't already talked about it on my other video. And damn, I don't know. Parts of me still feels like this is a mixtape and there's more on the way, and this is just such a beautiful ode to West Coast culture and music. But I wasn't expecting a music video today, y'all. I wasn't. Also, he dropped a link for vinyls and CDs. I don't know what to think anymore. Kendrick is just a mysterious ass naysayer, and that's all I can say about that. Y'all make sure you check out the Patreon channel. Consider becoming a tiered member over there. Make sure to subscribe to this channel right here. And on that note, I will catch y'all either on the Twitch channel or right back here on the YouTube page. I'm gonna keep drinking my tea so I find my voice. Bye, y'all.